I have a daughter named Hope. This is a special name for me because God has given me hope in very difficult seasons of my life. This is Jackie for RX for Joy. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you've learned something, and then hit like and comment. Everyone needs hope, and everyone usually has some kind of hope. Hope for a bigger home, a better job, better health, happiness. Let's read some scripture and learn about one of the greatest hopes we can have and how it will motivate us to live our life. 1 John 3, verses 1 through 3. See how great a love the Father has given us, that we should be called children of God, and in fact, we are. For this reason, the world does not know us, because it did not know him. Beloved, now we are children of God, and it has not appeared as yet what we will be. We know that when he appears, we will be like him, because we will see him just as he is. And everyone who has this hope set on him purifies himself just as he is pure. This is one of my favorite verses. For one thing, it identifies me as a child of God, greatly, greatly loved. And I love the promise. Someday we will see Jesus just as he is. And when we do, we will be changed to be more like him. I have thought about these verses, and I think it's emphasizing the sinlessness of Jesus. Someday we will be able to stop struggling with our flesh, our old sin nature. Right now, we continue to struggle with our sin nature, and we can get so discouraged. It's hard to break old thoughts and old habits. But God says, if you have this hope to be changed permanently, then fix your hope on Jesus. To fix your hope, or to set it on him. I think it means that it helps for us to have this promise clearly in our mind, to think about it. I remind myself of Galatians 2:20. I have been crucified with Christ. I, the old Jackie, no longer lives, and now I live by faith in the Son of God, who very much loves me and gave himself for me. 1 John 3:3 clearly sets out to tell us that as you are motivated by God's love and motivated by seeing him someday face to face, we will purify ourselves. It's like this bottle of water. It's been purified. It's clean. Everything that could hurt me has been removed. But if I add just a drop of dirt or manure, it is no longer pure, and it could be dangerous for my health. So think with me, what about my life? What tiny impurities do I drop into my life? In other words, what sins do we tolerate? Well, I got pretty convicted. I thought about the videos I watched, and sometimes in those videos, nudity comes up, or immorality, or violence. Do I really want these impure images in my head, possibly affecting my thoughts? I think the world and its ways are such a trap, a seductive trap. And yet these verses in 1 John 3 told us that the world doesn't know us because it didn't know Jesus. My life needs to be pure. I need to be actively seeking purity so that I look different than the rest of the world. So pray for me. I want to seek a pure life. I want to pursue the purity of Christ. I want to obey these verses. I am a child of God. I am greatly loved. He is risen in power, and he is holy, holy, holy. So my RX for joy today, examine your own heart, your own life. What do you pursue? What is your hope fixed on?